these bricks to put up on the outside of this wall for $50 each. We still have them on sale. When we walk around to the other side of the building here in a minute, you'll see we've got plenty of panels to fill up. So we're hoping people will put their name on the wall, so to speak, be on the Wall of Fame.
Yeah, and this is going to be a soon completed Swain County Athletic Hall of Fame. The building is beautiful, and all contributions are needed to finish this building, as we're going to be talking about the patrons here in just a moment and let you look at those. But this is really a great addition to what is the great tradition of Swain County athletics.
Well, it certainly is, and you know, our Hall of Fame is only 2 years old, but we feel fantastic about it. We've gone about it the way Swain County goes about everything, our best and then some. And this building is just a wonderful, wonderful thing. If folks out there haven't seen it yet, you really need to come out and check it out.
That's right. We've already inducted our second. Okay.
We got time for
Hi, everybody. This is Gary Ayers and Toby Burrows standing in front of the Swain County Athletic Hall of Fame building that is really coming along nicely and is nearing completion. But we need your help to make this dream finalized and come true. And Toby, this is a great addition to what is really a great tradition of Swain County athletics.
Well, it just adds to the entire athletic program, the history and the tradition of Swain High School. It's a state-of-the-art building. It's something that all of Swain County can be proud of. It adds to our stadium, which is already one of the finest in all of North Carolina on any classification level for that matter. And it just adds to the beauty of it, and it's a wonderful state-of-the-art facility, as we said. And there's still time for you to come out and help out. You know, we're standing on patron bricks right here.
Yes.
That you can purchase for $100. It'll be right in front of the building as you walk into the entrance here. As you see, once you enter the inside, once we get that finished, there's going to be glass trophy cases inside there, and we're going to have 4-foot sections of those for sale for patrons who'd like to have their name put at the bottom of those sections to show their pride in Swain County athletics and how much it means to them. And so there's plenty of ways still left to contribute. You can get a hold of any board of director member or call Steve Claxton at Swain County Schools, for that matter, to get involved.
So if you want to be a part of Swain County athletics, this is a great way to do that, because even if you weren't a player, you can be a patron and show your Swain County High School maroon pride by being involved in the Swain County Athletic Hall of Fame.
Pass is complete across the middle up over the 45-yard line. That's Josh Anthony catching the ball from McMahon. Scotty McMahon, a complete pass to Josh Anthony. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10 Swain County from that point. McMahon back to pass. Falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10 now for Swain County. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. 2nd down and 10 for Swain County from that point. They lead in this ball game 14-0. Scotty McMahon rolls around the left side. Scotty McMahon trying to avoid the tackler and unable to do so as he's brought down for a loss at the 40-yard line by Andrews. Okay, here we go. Swain County has it 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line in Andrews territory. Scotty McMahon once again up under center for Swain. Swain County with the football on the 35-yard line of Andrews. They lead in this ball game with a score of 14-0 early in the second quarter. Scotty McMahon playing quarterback tonight for Swain County. He pitches around the right side to Blaine Parton. Blaine Parton running for daylight. Blaine Parton in the clear inside the 10 into the end zone. Touchdown, Blaine Parton. Swain County. Blaine Parton, touchdown. Makes our score 20-0 now as Swain County is trying to open up a controlling lead on the Andrews Wildcats. Nick Zimmerman once again checks in for the extra point attempt. Josh Anthony is the holder. Snap is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So Swain County with a 3-touchdown lead on the Andrews Wildcats. Zimmerman kicking it off. Long, tall, and handsome, plumb out of the end zone. Excellent kickoff by Nick Zimmerman. It'll be spotted at the 20-yard line. Andrews will have it 1st and 10 from that point. He is quite a weapon, a powerful leg for young Nick Zimmerman. Okay, here we go. Cody White, quarterbacking for Andrews. That's not the same Cody White that plays for Swain County. That's a different, altogether different Cody White. Throws a pass incomplete. Good defense that time. Good pass defense by the Swain County Maroon Devils. Brings up 2nd down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Cody White once again bringing them up for Andrews. From the 20-yard line. Uh-oh. Time is called. Andrews having to have a player come off. So we're just about ready to go here. Andrews has it 2nd down and 10 from their own 20-yard line. They trail Swain County by 3 touchdowns in the second quarter. Uh-oh, somebody jumped for Andrews. Flags fly. And that one's going back 5 yards. So make it 2nd down and 15 from the 15-yard line. Once again, Cody White bringing them up to the line for Andrews. Pitches around the right side looking for an opening, but he is swamped by several Swain County defenders. That looks like Jeremy Cochran is in on that tackle. And Philip Cody. Cody is just sideline to sideline. He is a tremendous football player. He plays sometimes a little bit, maybe a little bit out of control, but he plays as hard as he can go for as long as he can stand it. I mean, he's out there giving you all he's got. From the shotgun formation now, Andrews to pass the football, and it's completed. Good pass and catch by Andrews. Finally brought down at the 35-yard line by Stephen Mercer and Cody White. Good pass and catch, 1st and 10 for Andrews from that point. Handoff up the middle, but not much going on as Swain County swarms to the football. That's Mitchell Green and Justin Wade. Several Swain County Maroon Devil defenders. Cody White and Philip Cody. Once again, Cody White bringing them up for Andrews. Keeps it himself around the left side, but no, he can't get outside. Swain County shuts him down and tackle for a loss. There's just Devin Smathers out there on the play for Swain County along with Justin Wade. Brings up third down and about 8 yards to go. Cody White once again bringing them up for Andrews. A draw play up the middle, pretty good gain, and it's good enough for a first down yardage. Cody White on the play for Swain County on the tackle, along with Caleb McCoy. So 1st and 10 for Andrews from the 46-yard line of Andrews. Once again, Cody White bringing them up. Hands it off on the left side, but not much going on. Maybe a yard gain as looks like Landon Parton and Jeremy Cochran and Justin Wade over there for Swain County, stopping that run and play. A short gain, maybe yard and a half, give him 2 yards, bring up 2nd down and 8 from the 47-yard line, 48-yard line. Cody White trying to hand it off, but Swain County defense is in there just about as fast as he can get the handoff made. Trying to hand it off to Roman Bailey, but Swain County snuffed that one out and it went nowhere. Lost those 2 yards he gained on that other play, bring up 3rd down and about 10. Swain County has totally dominated this football game. They've had 2 touchdowns called back because of penalties, but they still lead by 3 touchdowns. White to pass the ball. Incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down, and Andrews will be forced to punt the ball back now to Swain County. 4th down and 10 from their own 48-yard line. Good-looking punt. Fielded at the 15-yard line. Justin Evans. Evans back over the 40-yard line. Excuse me. Ball spotted at the 41-yard line. And a penalty flag's down on the play. Going against Andrews. Spotted now at the 47. That's a face mask penalty against Andrews. 5-yard variety. Swain County will have it 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line. Scotty McMahon bringing them up to the line of scrimmage. Handed it off up the middle to Cody White. Cody White running the daylight. Now inside the 40, Cody White still on his feet. Cody White inside the 30 at the 26-yard line. Cody White, good run by Cody White. I'm telling you what, he gained, about 25 yards on that play, almost 30. And he was like a man on a mission on that play. Hard-nosed running by Cody White. Swain County have it 1st and 10 from the Andrews 21-yard line. Once again, Scotty McMahon under center. In motion is Josh Anthony. Pitched it back, and the ball's loose, but it looks like Swain County recovered it. Pitched it back to Cody White, unable to hang on to it. It hit the ground, but alertly, he jumped right on it. Ball spotted at the 25-yard line now of Andrews. Second down and 15. McMahon fakes the handoff one way, then hands it the other way to Parton. Parton inside the 10-yard line, brought down finally at the 5. Landon Parton, good hard running. No, that was Mitchell Green. Mitchell Green carrying that football for Swain County. I always tell it's Mitchell when he comes up with that train. That really inspires his teammates too. It really shows that everybody's out there giving their all and working together as a train, as a team. Scotty McMahon once again under center from the 5-yard line now. Autry in motion for Swain County. Handed off to Cody White up the middle and untouched into the end zone once again is Cody White. Touchdown, Swain County. Cody White. So Swain County goes ahead now by 4 touchdowns. And Nick Zimmerman once again in for the extra point for Swain County. Josh Anthony's the holder. Snap is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Nick Zimmerman once again right down the middle. And he'll kick off now once again to the Andrews Wildcats, leading by 4 touchdowns. And once again, Nick Zimmerman kicks it plumb into the end zone, about 8 yards deep into the end zone. And Andrews, unable to return it, will have it spotted at the 20-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10 from that point. Hard to score when you can't run the ball back. So the Andrews Cody White will bring them out, trailing by 4 touchdowns to the Swain County Maroon Devils here in the second quarter at Swain County Memorial Field, Boyce Dietz Field rather, Memorial Stadium. Cody White bringing them up for Andrews. Hands it off, kind of a delayed handoff up the middle there from the shotgun formation, and tried to hand it off up the middle, but Swain County smelled that one out, and they gained a little bit. They gained about 5 yards maybe, looks like, on the play. Bring up second down and 5 from the 25-yard line. Funny looking play, though. Once again, Cody White bringing them up for Andrews. He's going to pass it out to the right side. Not much going on there, though, is Swain County all over that one. Who was the defender on that? There's Stephen Mercer and Devin Smathers on defense that time for Swain County. Cody White from the shotgun formation, rolling out to the left side, looking to pass. He throws it complete. He evades one tackler. He breaks into the clear down the sidelines. But Caleb McCoy runs him down. Big gainer for Andrews down to the Swain County inside the 30-yard line. Big gainer. About 40 yards on that play for Andrews. I think that's the biggest play they've had all night. Be 1st and 10 now for Andrews. Ball spotted at the Swain County 29-yard line. Cody White under center. He drops the football. Was he able to get it back? Looked like he fell maybe right on top of it, but Swain County did Swain County get the football? Yes, sir. Swain County recovered that fumble snap by the Andrews quarterback, and I'm not sure who got it. Probably Philip Cody. He was the closest one to it, but Swain County takes over on the turnover at their own 30-yard line. 1st and 10, Swain County. That wiped out that big pass play from Andrews. They had to look like they had a little momentum going, but turned the ball right over. Ball handed off up the middle. Short gain on the play. Looks like Neil Cochran carried the football that time for Swain County. Maybe gained a yard. 2nd down and 9 from the 31-yard line. Once again, Scotty McMahon under center for Swain County. He hands it off up the middle. Pretty good gain, up close to a 1st down for Cody White. Was that Cody White? Blaine Parton. Blaine Parton carried the ball that time for Swain County. My mistake, my bad. And it was good enough for a 1st and 10. So from the 40, Swain County has it 1st and 10. Once again, Scotty McMahon under center. He pitches it to Neil Cochran around the left side. Neil Cochran, good running. Good quick runner across midfield up close to the 45-yard line is Neil Cochran. And that should be good enough for another 1st down for Swain County. Neil Cochran has quick feet, fresh legs. From the 46-yard line now of Andrews, Swain County has it 1st and 10. He passes the ball. It's complete inside the 20, inside the 15-yard line. Who caught the ball, could you tell? Looked like Neil Cochran again. Craig Autry, the tight end. Craig Autry caught that football for Swain County. Good pass and catch, good run with the football after he caught it. Finally brought down at the 16-yard line of Andrews. Swain County will have it 1st and 10 from that point. McMahon under center, hands it off. No, he keeps it himself. Running, he handed it off to Cody White. Cody White took that into the end zone. No, he didn't. That was Scotty McMahon took that ball into the end zone. I thought when he first handed it off, or faked the handoff, and he kept it himself, and that was a good decision that time to keep the football by Scotty McMahon because he broke it into the clear and took it into the end zone for another touchdown. Swain County building a big lead against the Andrews Wildcats. You saw Zimmerman kick the extra point. That was good, and now he kicks it off short. Andrews has an opportunity to run it back, but they're tackled at the 15-yard line. There's
Welcome back, everybody, as the Maroon Devils kick it back to the Andrews Wildcats to get this third quarter underway. Short kick, bobbled at the 20, and that's all Andrews is going to get. When they bobble that second kickoff in a row here, Steve, Andrews is having trouble returning kicks after watching 4 in a row by Zimmerman go out of the end zone.
I think it might have shocked Andrews a little bit that one didn't also fly out of the end zone, and unprepared to return the kick, and when he had his hands on the football, it fell straight to the ground.
Well, we have a big announcement here. The homecoming queen for 2003, Hillary King, daughter of Earl and Vicki King. She was named homecoming queen. And Megan Peterson was the maid of honor here tonight, David and Beth's daughter. So congratulations to Megan Peterson, maid of honor, and the homecoming queen, Miss Hillary King. And here we go, as rolling out to the left side, Andrews gets some yards on first down. Cody White's back in the Andrews lineup, Steve, so looks like he's okay after being knocked out there in the second quarter.
That's good to see him back in there. I hate to see anybody get hurt in a football game or anywhere, but Cody White, as you said, is back out there, and he's the main man for Andrews. If they're going to try to attempt a second half comeback, they're going to have him in there. Here they come from the I formation, Andrews.
Coming straight ahead again, but again running into a lot of maroon jerseys. Leading the way over there is Jeremy Cochran again, and you don't want to run his way.
No. The quarterback kept the football that time. He faked the handoff and kept it right up the middle, but no gain.
So the Maroon Devil defense, and that's something that's really hard to do sometimes, Steve, is when you're up 35-0 like our Maroon Devils are now, is to try to keep your focus and play with intensity. It's hard to do.
It's hard to do, but you've got to do it. You've got to play from beginning to end. You've got to finish the game with the same type of intensity you started. But it's tough.
Rolling to the left side, throwing back over the middle. Pass is just off the hands of White. We have a penalty flag, and I don't think that could be pass interference because everybody was going for the ball.
Yeah, I don't see how that could be, but it was thrown in the area of pass interference. We'll wait and see what the referee signals.
And the only person who touched the ball was Cody White, the intended receiver for Andrews. Or check that, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Was number 7, Tyler Moore out there. Tyler Moore. And he almost caught it. But he was just going for the ball like our defender was. And for that to be pass interference, for me, is a little hard to believe.
I think that's what the preliminary signal was, however, was defensive pass interference on the Swain County Maroon Devils.
That's it. That's what's going. The penalty is going to be marked off. And that'll move the ball out to the 41-yard line now for Andrews. But again, there were about 3 defenders around the football, and I didn't see anything that was out of the order really at all. But that's easy for us to say. First down and 10 for the Wildcats out of the I formation, and going straight ahead as the fullback. Got a couple of yards out to the 43-yard line. But again, all over the play on defense is 33, Mitchell Green.
Mitchell Green, a force to be reckoned with. Give him 2 yards, bring up second down and 8 for Andrews at the 43-yard line.
Mitchell's a big junior, 6 foot, 225-pounder. 37 tackles coming into the ball game. Just underway, third quarter, 35-0 here. Swain County is in control in this ball game over Andrews. Pitch out to the left side, and White is in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
He is in a lot of trouble. And we just had a bunch of guys running to the football, led by Philip, Cody, and company out there again.
Gang tackling, that's a key for Swain County. They can't. You got the original tackler there, and you know he's got help on the way as they brought him back down for a big loss. Brings up third down and about 11 now for Andrews.
So now the Wildcats just keep coming now. 9:41 to play, third quarter, 35-0. Swain County all over the Andrews Wildcats.
Have a halftime score. Hayesville is leading Robbinsville 35-21 at the halftime.
Wild game going on there. Down the right side, pass incomplete. Into the Swain bench. Nobody had a shot at that one. And, of course, as Maroon Devil fans, we were hoping Robbinsville would win that game over Hayesville tonight and give everybody in the conference a loss. So we'll see how that one turns out, Steve.
Of course, I'm sure if you're watching this football game on Channel 5, you already know who won that game. And
But coming into this game tonight, Hayesville 3-0, Robbinsville 3-1, Murphy 3-1, Swain 2-1. There's kind of the haves and the have-nots in the conference. More on that in just a minute, as Andrews is now going to have to punt the football back to our Maroon Devils. Clodfelter on to punt. Nice punt. Got his leg into this one. Evans back to the 19, out to the 30. Cuts back to the left. Good open field tackle over there by Andrews. Number 82, Kevin Cochran, brought him down after fighting off the blocker. But talking about the haves and have-nots, Hayesville, Robbinsville, Murphy, and Swain all still very much alive for the Smoky Mountain Conference Championship. Rosman, Cherokee, and Andrews are pretty well out of the picture here, Steve. So it's still anybody's conference to win, but Hayesville kind of in the driver's seat.
Yeah, they're undefeated in the conference thus far this year, and like Gary said, we were hoping for a loss to come their way tonight playing Robbinsville, but that may not be so. The only other big game they'll have will be Murphy, and that's next week.
That's next week. So we'll know when Murphy comes to town how we kind of stand in the conference a little better. Hand off to the right side. Maroon Devils moving the pile. Good offensive surge over there. Out across the 40-yard line, so good play on first down. Green on the carry. Mitchell Green, the big 225-pound junior, and when he moves the pile, Steve, he's got a lot of force to move it with.
yeah, you know the pile has been moved when he moves it.
So now 8:47 and counting left to play in the third quarter. 35-0 Swain lead, in case you're just turning us on here. Got the tight end over to the right side this time, out of the split back. Handoff to the left side. Big running room for Mitchell Green. He's into Andrews territory at the 48-yard line. And
big gainer.
Blocking.
Big gainer for Mitchell Green. Wide open spaces. Gained about 15 yards on that play.
So the Maroon Devils' first possession here in the third quarter, we're taking up right where we left off. And I think we're going to be seeing a lot of guys getting playing time here as this 35-0 lead will probably grow a little more here pretty soon.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Swain County is totally outclassing the Andrews Wildcats here tonight.
Autry lines up on the left. Pass goes out to the right side. It's going to be Justin Evans. Evans spinning, still fighting, down to the 39-yard line. Very close to another Maroon Devil first down.
Gained about 10 yards on that play.
Great play, and again, congratulations to Hillary King, our homecoming queen for 2003, and Megan Peterson, the maid of honor.
Came up just a little bit short, second down and very short. Inside, ball inside the 40-yard line.
Very short here as McMahon lines up the offense. Hands off draw play. Cody White, 35, 30, into the secondary, down to the 25. Made a nice leap over a defender and gets the first down and about 15 more.
Cody White piling on the yardage here tonight.
He had a big first half. And I know I've got some stats here somewhere because Toby Burrell is doing a great job getting the stats, and he really does an excellent job of keeping up with those stats week in and week out, doesn't he?
Yes, he surely does.
First and 10, Maroon Devils at the 25. Handoff left side. Here again, it's going to be Green down inside the 10, and again, when he gets ahead of steam, he's hard to bring down.
Mitchell Green carrying the ball for Swain County down inside the 10-yard line. Swain County will have it first and goal from about the 8-yard line.
And again, what a big first half the Maroon Devils had, jumping out to a 35-0 lead. We'll check those stats here in just a minute, but I think we're getting ready to add to that 35-0 lead here, Steve. Right side, the Maroon Devils get very close. Mitchell Green again. This is kind of Mitchell Green's drive, isn't it?
It surely is. He's brought us down this far. He did that last week, and they were able to give him the football, and he took it on into the end zone for a touchdown. He brought us all the way down the field, and they rewarded him at the end for a touchdown. It'd be interesting to see if we do that on this play. Second down and goal from just outside the 1-yard line for Swain County.
Coming in with a play is going to be Mercer from Coach Manley. Right side, is it enough? Yes, touchdown Swain County.
That's exactly what they did. Mitchell Green carrying it on in the end zone. Touchdown for Mitchell Green, Swain County.
That was his drive all the way, and as we were talking about the halftime stats, we had 331 yards in the first half. 225 on the ground, 106 passing. That's a heck of a first half. And
that's exactly right. A heck of a first half. A lot of teams would be glad to get that for an entire ball game.
And the extra point by Zimmerman is good. And now with 6:38 left to play in the third quarter, Maroon Devils all over Andrews, 42-0. Welcome back in the third quarter. 6:38 to play, and the Maroon Devils up 42-0. Zimmerman hits a line drive on the ground, going to be taken at the 15. Andrews back out to the 20, back out to the 25. Cody White goes down at the 25-yard line. Good coverage on the kickoff unit down there. And again, down there on the tackle looks like it's going to be Jason Boston, number 34, with a good stop there, Steve.
That's Jason Boston along with Jason Curtis on the play for Swain County, bringing that man down dead in his tracks at the 25-yard line.
So now first down and 10 Wildcats. They haven't been on the scoreboard yet. They had I guess their biggest chance. They had a big pass play down the left side earlier in the ball game, but after that we really stopped them cold.
Yeah, they turned the ball over on the next play after that.
Those turnovers will kill a drive every time. Rolling to the right side, faking, it's going to be the quarterback on the right post behind his receiver, in and out of the hands of Blaine Parton.
He almost had that one.
He wanted that one bad. As again, Blaine Parton, a senior. You know, it's hard to believe, but these guys, especially the seniors, are playing their next to last home game ever, not counting the playoffs.
That's a scary thought, isn't it? I mean, doesn't time go by so fast?
And a wacky schedule, only 4 home games, and so every home game is big, especially for these seniors.
Absolutely, it's huge.
Second down and 10 now after the incomplete pass.
Swain County undefeated at home so far this year.
Draw play, Cody White breaks by 1 tackle, gets a couple of yards out to the 27-yard line. And now a late penalty flag coming in. We may have a personal foul or possibly a face mask. Over there on the stop is going to be big Justin Wade, the 232-pound senior. They're talking to Andrews' captain, and that's normally not good for us.
No, that's a bad sign.
Yep, personal foul, face masking, and that might give Andrews a first down.
I think the personal foul variety of the face mask is a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
They have 2 different types of those things. One is a 5-yard penalty, but the personal foul variety is a 15-yard. That's the big one.
And this will give Andrews a first down with 6:16 to play, third quarter. And remember, as we're looking at across the field here, Steve, at the Hall of Fame building, $50 will get your name on a brick, $100 if you're a patron. And these are limited supplies, so you need to get a brick if you're a patron or a former athlete, right?
Yeah, you won't be able to come back next year or 5 years from now and say, well, I'd like to have my name on one of those bricks. If you don't do it now, you're not going to get it done, so you better get it done.
Better get it done. Cody White of Andrews on the carry out to the 42. Just barely made it back to the line of scrimmage. Justin Evans on the tackle. Also on the tackle there is going to be Justin Wade again. And right there in the gang is Jeremy Cochran. 55's in there a lot, isn't he?
He is in there a lot. He's in on just about every play. Jeremy Cochran, quite a ball player.
Yeah, I mean, he's got that speed limit on his shirt there, but 55. But I think he plays a little faster than the speed limit, don't you? I mean, the guy's, his motor is running wide open all night. Linebackers are just that way. I mean, Rod White's a former linebacker himself, and he teaches his guys to play with their motor running. Pass out to the left side, thrown behind, but Andrews coming down with it. Good catch out there. And a gang tackle leading the charge over there was a 31, Neil Cochran, near midfield. And a good catch by Andrews receiver Craig Sullivan.
Eric Stevenson also in on the play for Swain County. And Jeremy Cochran again.
Got a lot of new faces coming in now. And we're going to have to get our entire roster out here. We got Chris Autry checking into the lineup now, so we'll try to keep all these numbers in as we can. These guys like to play on Friday night, don't they?
They love it.
You practice hard all week. You want to get out there under the lights on Friday. There's nothing quite like it. 4:37 to go, third quarter. Swain up 42 to zip over the Wildcats. Left side, the quarterback runs it, and he was close to a first down at the 48-yard line of Swain County. And from here, Steve, if they spot the ball there, that's enough for a first down.
Yeah, I think he's got it. Yes, he did. He does. First and 10 Andrews at the Swain County 48-yard line.
Also checking into the lineup now for the Maroon Devils is number 77, Dusty Lossy. And he's a big boy.
He plays quite a bit. Dusty Lossy, he's a good ball player.
Dusty Lossy, a junior. According to this roster, 6'3", 303. That's a big boy.
He's a big kid, yes.
He is a good-sized young man. First down and 10. 48-yard line of Swain. Andrews hasn't been in our territory much here tonight. and they don't go anywhere on first down. And a bunch of guys, Dusty, Lossy, among others, right there in the pile.
Maybe gain 2 yards on the play, maybe even 3.
Yep, move it up to the 46-yard line. Second down and about 8 coming up. 3:41 to play. 42-0 Maroon Devils getting ready for Rosman next Friday night. And as you mentioned, Steve, there is no good or easy way to get to Rosman.
Start early, give yourself plenty of time.
It's a drive. 3-man front for the Maroon Devils. Got a penalty flag. And so far in the third quarter, we haven't seen many flags. We saw several in the first half, but not many here in the third quarter.
3 minutes and 23 seconds to play in the third quarter.
I tell you, got to give the coaches credit up here on top of the press box tonight. Coach Moore and these guys calling a pretty good game, aren't they?
Yes, they are. No mistakes.
That's right. Good job calling the plays. When you're up 42-0, you can't question the play calling, can you?
No.
Not that we would anyway. But got to give these guys a little bit of a hard time. Now the Maroon Devils again. 3-man front, basically your 34 look. Got 5 men rushing. The quarterback back at the 42-yard line. A lot of guys coming in there for the Maroon Devils. 31, Neil Cochran, right on the pile.
Neil Cochran, I mean, he stopped the quarterback dead in his tracks. As soon as he turned around, there was Neil Cochran all over him. Good play that time by Sweetums.
Yes, indeed. 5 men rushing on that play, and you could see him, Steve, coming from both sides. So the Andrews quarterback, no matter which way he went, he was going to get sacked. So it was just, I mean, as a defensive coordinator, you love to see that stuff coming.
Brings up third down and about 18 yards to go for Andrews.
Long way to go. Got to get to our 37-yard line for a first down. Rolling to the right side. Andrews trying to throw. Down the sideline, just off the fingertips of the intended receiver over there. And that was Roman Bailey. Pass incomplete. It looks like we'll get the ball back.
No doubt Andrews will be forced to punt on 4th down and long.
So now Coach Rod White getting his punt return unit set up. Again, dropping back there is going to be Justin Evans. Ben Craig dropping back with him.
Haven't seen much of Devin Smathers tonight. Is he okay, I wondered?
We think so. Haven't seen a lot of him tonight, though, as Andrews is going to punt it. Clodfelter. Good snap. Line drive punt. Evans is going to watch this one go out of bounds, though. No return. And if you're Andrews, that's probably a wise thing. Kick it away from Justin Evans. He brought one back for a touchdown tonight before it was penalized and didn't count. 2:10 to go. Third quarter, Maroon Devils up 42-0 over the Wildcats here. By the way, one special note we want to note here tonight as we're broadcasting. If you're seeing number 53 in the end zone, both end zones here at the Swain County Memorial Stadium, special story on that as Teddy Treadway is being remembered by that number 53 here, Steve.
That's a good compliment. Teddy Treadway was a fine young man. We all miss him, and our hearts go out to his family. That's a nice gesture by Swain County schools and athletic department to have his number posted in both end zones.
Really a great honor. 2:10 to play, third quarter. We have a timeout with the Maroon Devils up 42-0. Welcome back as the Maroon Devils have the football up 42-0 after a timeout. And we have a new quarterback in the game. It's now senior Josh Crisp is going to be running the Maroon machine on offense here, Steve, and he's done a great job this year too.
Yes, he has. Josh Crisp has worked hard to get where he's at. He's a fine young man. I go to church with Josh Crisp, and I know firsthand that he is an excellent role model for a lot of these underclassmen and somebody all of them can look up to. And I mean, I'm proud of him. His parents are proud of him, and it's good to see him out there.
No doubt about it. A senior playing tonight for the Maroon Devils. Down the right side, got his man. Oh, it hangs up a little, and the defender able to knock it away. That pass intended down there, but again, Craig Sullivan knocked it away. Almost complete down there, though, to looks like Jason Curtis, just a little shy.
Just a little shy. Jason Curtis, it's good to see him back out there. We all know he was in a bad car wreck about a year ago, and it's maybe a little longer than that, a year and a half ago. I think he lost part of one of his toes or something, but
wow.
But it's great to see him back out there.
I tell you, these kids, that's one thing that Swain County has always had going is these kids are just tough.
They are tough. Tough as pine knots.
And people that come to play Swain County or we go to play their place, they know these Maroon Devils are tough kids. 1:45 to go. Chris hands off right side, a little reverse over there on the carry. There's Devin Smathers. You were talking about Devin, our free safety, and he carries the mail on this play.
Devin, fine young man also. It's good to see him out there. He hadn't not really felt his presence here much tonight, and I thought maybe he was injured, but it's good to see Devin Smathers out there as Stephen Mercer brings in the play for Swain County.
One thing about it, we haven't had to see Devin much. He's our punter, and we haven't punted tonight yet. So.
That's true.
He hasn't had much activity there. 3rd down and 10. Back to throw is going to be Crisp. Rolling. Puts the mustard on this one, and he's got it right in the hands at the 45-yard line. And they're completing. Catching that is going to be number 25, Stephen Mercer. Beautiful pass from Crisp.
A good pass, and Stephen Mercer just happened to step out of bounds right there. He could have been off to the races.
Yep, I thought there for a minute he might take off, but the official was right on the spot, and I guess he stepped out a little.
I guess he did.
But a great pass completion again from Josh Crisp to number 25, Stephen Mercer. A junior Mercer and a senior Crisp making the connection now. Just over a minute to play in the 3rd quarter. And the Maroon Devils lead big time, 42-0. Hand off to the right side. Another new back on the lineup now. It's going to be number 39, Eric Stevenson.
Eric Stevenson carrying the mail for Swain County. You might be surprised to see Swain County passing with a 42-0 lead, but that's what Josh Crisp does. He's an excellent passer. That's what his game really is all about, and that's why he's out there.
We showed a great arm on that pass just a moment ago over there to Stephen Mercer. A lot of new faces in the ball game right now. Splitting out wide to the right side, for example, is going to be Bobby Woods. He's high up on the right side in the split backfield behind Crisp. Handoff left side. Spinning down to the 36-yard line. The Maroon Devil running game on the carry is Ben Craig.
Ben Craig has tremendous speed. If he gets a step on anybody, I mean, he's going to take it to the house. He is fast. Bobby Woods also went in at the wideout. He is very fast.
Good to see these seniors getting playing time as well in the backfield. Craig, one of the 8 seniors on this team. 2nd down, handoff. No, it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Crisp keeps it, and he may take it all the way.
He will.
Here it goes. Crisp on the scoreboard as the 3rd quarter comes to an end.
Josh Crisp takes it to the house. No penalty flags. Touchdown, Josh Crisp for Swain County.
And that was a great fake there, Steve, because, again, I thought he handed off to the guy who hit the left side of the line, but he tucked it in, and he went down the left sideline and showed some really good speed.
What did he get, about 45 yards on that play?
That's right, about 45 yards. Nice play from scrimmage. And again, now it's 48-0 as Zimmerman tries to put one more on the scoreboard. Good snap, and the hold is good, and the kick is good also. And now with the 3rd quarter down in the books, it's Swain 49, Andrews nothing. We'll be back with that 4th quarter. Devils kicking off, and again, Nick Zimmerman has been a busy man tonight as he kicks it off again. This one is high, and this one is deep, and this one goes through the end zone again. But if he'd had a little more on that one, Steve Moon, that would have been like a 65-yard field goal.
Hey, he didn't miss those goalposts by much, did he?
He really didn't. So Nick Zimmerman, only a junior, he'll be back kicking again next year, and it's good to have specialty people like that, because specialty people in close ball games can mean the difference between a W and an L.
Absolutely, a lot of times.
Andrews with the football now at the 20, and they have one more quarter to try to get some points on the board. And it looks like Andrews is going to call a timeout with a score, 49-0, Swain over Andrews. Andrews Wildcats with the football, 1st and 10, and we've got folks moving. Our nose guy up front, and that looked like probably McCauley jumping a little bit early there, but aggressive football is okay.
That's right. Ian McCauley just in, and he was anxious to get in on the play, and he a little too anxious and jumped. Brings up 1st down and 5 now for Andrews from the 25-yard line.
So the Wildcats again. Got to give Andrews some credit. You know, when it's 49-0, teams sometimes want to throw in the towel. But Andrews, here they come. A 1st down run out across the 35-yard line. Their big fullback got the 1st down and then some. So Andrews just keeps on thumping. Cody White on the carry.
It's good to see him play from start to finish. I mean, nobody's giving up for Andrews, and nobody's laying down for Swain County. A lot of hitting still going on out there.
No, it's really unreal to see the top two running backs on either team with the same name. Cody White on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, two Cody Whites.
Very unusual. First down and 10, Andrews at the 35. Hand off to the right side again. It's going to be White again for 2 out to the 37.
I've seen Cody White's name from Andrews in the paper quite a bit. I mean, he's no doubt their best player, and he's put up good numbers each week, even though Andrews is suffering through a down year. And but I don't think he has too many yards rushing tonight. We'll wait and see. But
against Murphy, Cody White had 37 carries for 128 yards. So that's a pretty good night against a pretty good Murphy football team.
A lot of carries, though, isn't it? A lot of carries.
Yeah. 37, and Saturday morning you don't want to get out of bed. Throwing is knocked up in the air.
Oh!
Good defense over there. Getting a hand on that football is going to be, looks like Travis Brooks, who knocked that one up in the air, Steve.
Travis Brooks, that's Misty Brooks' young man there. That's her son, and a good play by Travis, almost picked off by Ian McCauley.
So Travis stretched out there. He's a tall guy anyway at about 6'1", 190, and just swatted that one down. Third down and 9. 11 minutes to play here tonight. Homecoming 2003, Hillary King, your homecoming queen. Low snap, quarterback picks it up. And he throws it out to the right side, and it's going to be caught and getting a first down and then some. Andrews still running out to the 49-yard line. So nice play. It was. It almost looked like a little fake over there, Steve. One receiver came back to the quarterback and jumped up like he was going to catch it.
But I think that was designed. I mean, it looked like he overthrew that one guy by a lot, but the other receiver was apparently the intended receiver was right on the money, and a lot of people might have given up when they seen it fly over that first receiver's head. But that was a good play.
It really was. Interesting concept, and I think you're right. A design play all the way. Handoff straight ahead. It's going to be White again. And he's in a world of pain at the 49-yard line. No gain. And again on the tackle is the guy who batted that down just a moment ago. Travis Brooks, number 51. And also in there, another new name on defense, Neil Cochran. We've called Neil's name some tonight, so Neil's getting some playing time on the defensive side.
Neil's a fine young man. That's Dennis Cochran's boy. Lonnie Cochran's nephew.
All right. These Cochran guys play good football.
Yes, they do.
Fake, quarterback rolling to the left side, throws on the run. He's got his man. It's another Andrews first down at the 37-yard line. Down there on the tackle for the Maroon Devils defense is going to be 22, and that's going to be Drew Bowers, a sophomore. So we see a lot of new faces on defense out there, don't we?
A lot of new faces. Roman Bailey caught that ball for Andrews.
He's been a busy guy. Bailey's had a lot of action tonight for Andrews, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
First down and 10, Wildcats. 9:49 to play in the ball game. 49-0. Andrews, one of their best field positions here tonight as the quarterback hands off to the right side. And not much on first down. In on the tackle over there for the Maroon Devil defense, Neil Cochran again. So Neil stepping up to the plate here, playing big.
Neil's a good football player. He has a nose for the football, and he'll be there.
Neil Cochran is a junior, 5'10", 155-pounder. He'll be back next year. Four-man front now for the Devils. Got 4 rushing as the quarterback is going to run the option. Gets around the corner a little bit for some yards. Pretty good option play that time. This time it's going to be Mitchell Green on the stop.
Mitchell Starr.
Yes, indeed. Got the wrong Mitchell in there. So we got Mitchell Green. And you're right, we have Mitchell Starr. That's what it was. They both had 3s. There's 33 and 73.
And both named Mitchell.
And both named Mitchell. Believe me, it doesn't take much to mess me up anyway. Quarterback rolls to the left side. He's going to tuck it. He wants to throw. Got one in the end zone. Oh, and the receiver, he was right on the end zone and couldn't hang on. Down there was Roman Bailey. And, Steve, I thought he had 6.
I thought he did, too. It was right in his hands. But he couldn't hold on to it. It fell to the ground.
It's almost like he wanted to turn a little bit and try to get that in the end zone. And when he started to turn, he turned without the ball. And as they coaches always tell you, don't run without the football.
Brings up 4th down, and Andrews has elected to call a timeout.
So a timeout here with 49-0, the Swain County lead.
A 50-yard field goal from the 40.
Andrews Wildcats trying to get on the board. They kick a long field goal, and believe it or not, it's good.
Oh, he made it.
This one's 50 yards. How many times do you see that?
Not in high school, not very much.
And I tell you, Steve, that one was so good, even the Maroon Devil fans are cheering that field goal. I'm not sure if they're cheering because it was so good or because the Wildcats got on the scoreboard.
Probably both. It was a heck of a kick. I mean, he kicked it 50 yards, and it cleared it by, what, 5 or 6 more yards, so it was good.
Wow. I mean, you don't even see many 50-yard field goals in college or the NFL, much less on a high school football field.
That's true.
So with the score 49-3, 8:24 left to play in the fourth quarter. Andrews kicking off tonight to Swain County in the fourth quarter, 8:24 to play. This one's going into the end zone, no return. We understand the announcement was made that field goal of approximately 50 yards, Steve, was the longest field goal ever kicked here at Swain County Memorial Stadium at Boyce Dietz Field.
Oh, that's quite an accomplishment. I mean, it was a good kick, but that's something now for Nick Zimmerman to shoot for. He'll be back next year. He's got the rest of this year, and he's got a strong leg, and I'd like to see him better that mark.
I tell you, Nick Zimmerman is fully capable.
Absolutely.
Is he the brother of the other Zimmerman that used to kick for Swain County?
Yeah, those are all Dr. Zimmerman's sons.
Oh, and his older brother could kick the daylights out of the football too.
Yes, he could.
He was quite a player and a good soccer player as well.
That's the same way with Nick.
First down and 10 at the 20, and the handoff to the right side. And getting a couple of yards, the Maroon Devil running game. This time on the carry for his first one tonight is going to be Stephen Kirkland, sophomore.
Number 2, Stephen Kirkland, transferred from Cherokee to Swain County. He's got tremendous potential. It'll be interesting to see if he can realize that potential here at Swain County.
He's a big kid, 5'11", 200 pound. Again, only a sophomore, so he's got a lot of football coming on. And of course, I'm prejudiced, but this is the place to play football.
Absolutely. I mean, Cherokee had a real good team last year, and he quarterbacked them into the playoffs, deep into the playoffs. Fumbles the snap on that one is Josh Crisp.
Yep. Ball on the ground. We get it back, though, and Josh gets on the football. So we hang on to it. 7:32 to play, 49-3 our score. And I think a lot of people are still shaking their heads over that field goal.
Yeah, they can tell their friends and neighbors they saw a 50-yard field goal kicked at Swain Memorial Stadium.
And that was quite a shot. It's nice when you have a kicker like that you have enough confidence in to kick one that far. Crisp running the show on offense for the Maroon Devils. Pumps, and he's going to be hit. Spins away, gets away from the defense. He's going to take off and run. Breaks a tackle at the 30, 35, 40. And he's still going at the 45. All the way.
Oh, man.
Still going. And all the way to the 41-yard line is Josh Crisp. What a run after a broken play.
That was a great run. I mean, he was breaking tackles, spinning and turning, and made a big gainer out of that. Thought he was trapped a few times.
He really got some yards on that one because he was hit. He spun away from it in the backfield, and he still broke a couple of tackles before finally being brought down at the 41. So and he's got quick feet.
He has quick feet.
And when you have quick feet, a lot of times you can get away from trouble, and that's what he did when he was hit in the backfield. He spun away and then did the right thing, just took off.
A new quarterback.
Throws out, and that's Crisp over there, the intended receiver. That was Autry at the quarterback, so a little tricky play. Autry throws out to Crisp out there.
Well, they saw how good Josh Crisp could run the ball after he got it, and maybe they thought they'd put him out at receiver and throw the ball, let him have it in his hands, and maybe break a few more tackles, but that one overshot the mark just a little bit.
So getting some playing time at quarterback right now is, again, Chris Autry throwing that pass out there, and he's going to stay in at quarterback over the center now with 6:25 to go. And the Maroon Devils up 49-3. Autry, quarterback keeper left side at the 35, at the 30. Runs into traffic right there and is brought down at the 27-yard line. A Swain County first down there, Steve.
That's a good run by Autry. I mean, he kept that ball on the left side. There wasn't nobody over there, and he just tucked it in and ran it as far as he could. Finally brought down at the 27-yard line. Swain County has it 1st and 10 from that point. 6 minutes and 12 seconds to play in this ball game.
So no matter who you put in the machine, it just keeps rolling here tonight.
Yeah, it has. I mean, Swain County's made all the right moves, the right choices. Everything they've did has worked, and it's good to watch.
Autry stays at quarterback, tosses out to the right side at the 25, cutting back inside at the 20, still going down to the 17-yard line. It's going to be Stephen Kirkland. So Kirkland running the ball well.
That's a good run by Stephen Kirkland. He took the pitch and went off the right side, fended off a few tacklers, and made a good gainer out of it, almost 10 yards on the play.
So again, a lot of guys getting playing time. Checking back into the lineup, for example, is going to be Nathan Mason, number 89. Now we have a whistle for some reason with 5:25 to play in the fourth quarter.
Clock is stopped, yeah, at 5:25. Autry still in at quarterback for Swain County. Looks like Stephen Kirkland and Neil Cochran in the backfield.
Yes. And it's going to be quarterback option, and he's going to keep it. Quarterback down to the 10, cuts back at the 5, all the way down to the 4-yard line again. So Chris Autry runs pretty well too, doesn't he?
Chris Autry has made some really good moves, really good runs, and he has brought Swain County down the field inside the 5-yard line. They'll have it 1st and goal with still 5 minutes and 12 seconds to play. Swain County leading Andrews with a score of 49-3.
So we go from quarterback tonight. We had Scotty McMahon, then we had Josh Crisp, and now Craig Autry running the show. So all three guys very capable, Steve, and that's good to know. You got three guys that can play quarterback.
Oh yeah. And then Josh Crisp's brother, Isaac Crisp, also is a capable quarterback.
Throwing in the end zone. Timing pattern is going to be incomplete. Just off the fingertips down there of number 7, Jason Curtis. That one almost was 6.
That would have been pretty. I really would. Autry lobbed the ball in there, and like you said, it was a timing play, and Curtis went up to get it and just almost made the catch.
That'll stop the clock at 4:47 to go here in the homecoming game of 2003. Again, Hillary King, the homecoming queen, Megan Peterson, maid of honor here tonight at halftime.
Congratulations are in order for both those young ladies, all the young ladies.
There we go.
The homecoming court.
And it looks like Stephen Kirkland gets his name in the newspaper tomorrow with a touchdown.
That's right. Stephen Kirkland took it to the house, making the score now 55 for Swain County and 3 for Andrews.
And I got to win. Is that a season high? 55 points. That's a lot of points.
That's the most we've scored this year.
Yes. 4:43 to go. And Zimmerman has had a busy night. He has kicked the ball off a lot tonight and has done an excellent job kicking. And he boosts this one up and in. So now with 4:43 to go, the Maroon Devils are up top 56-3 over Andrews. Maroon Devils have 566 yards total offense now with a score 56-3. Still 4:43 left to play as Zimmerman kicks this one over to the 10-yard line. It's going to be brought back by Andrews out to the 20, out to the 24-yard line before the Maroon Devils converge on the tackle. Looks like we had Drew Bowers on the tackle over there, Steve, along with 67, Brian Ayers. No relation. I don't know that kid.
He's a good kid, though.
He's got to be a good guy.
He's got to be with a name like that, yeah.
But and he's only a freshman, so the freshmen are getting into the action here tonight.
Those are young men that have played JVs all year. Their season ended this past Thursday, and it's good to see them. Not yesterday, but last Thursday.
Hey, so they get to move up and play tonight as Andrews stays on the ground. But Toby Burrell kind of grabbed my leg there. I had a cheap thrill a moment ago. But Toby Burrell let us know we had 566 yards total offense. Obviously a season high, as is the 56 points. But our Maroon Devils put on a good homecoming show for the homecoming crowd, didn't they?
No doubt about it. Everything has worked tonight. Swain County's offensive machine has really clicked on all cylinders tonight.
Andrews rolling and throwing down the middle of the field. This one could be in the money, but it's going to be dropped at the 42-yard line, in and out of the hands of number 80 down there, and that's going to be Craig Sullivan. And for a minute there, Steve, I thought he had that one.
Yeah, I thought he did too. He hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it. Maybe that's a bad place to hit him. Maybe.
Want to give our coaches a lot of credit. We don't mention those guys much. Head coach Rod White, of course, and assistant head coach Steve Manley. All the guys, Billy Jenkins, Frank Manley, Neil Blankenship, Tommy Deals, Jeff Marr, Shutt Collins, Travis Stevenson, Mike Treadway, James Phillips, Craig Barker, and Trey Burns. And all these guys deserve a lot of credit as Andrews stays on the ground and just shy of the first down there.
One thing about that lets the clock run a little bit, and we're down inside 3:46 and counting.
Yeah. And you know, Steve, when you think about it, the coaching staffs around the mountains of western North Carolina, as we have a timeout here, got an injury timeout, 56-3, Swain leading Andrews. Neil Cochran shaken up a little on the play, but he's okay. Comes off under his own power, and that's always a great sign. As so far tonight, we haven't had any injuries of significance that we know of. As Andrews stays on the ground here, Steve Moon, with 3:24 to play. They're down 56-3, but they're still trying hard.
They're still trying hard, but I mean, it'd be unreal to think that they would be able to mount a comeback at this point. And they are keeping the ball on the ground. Maybe they just want to run out the clock and get this one over with.
And you got to give credit to the team, though, because they know they can't win, but they're playing on pride, and they're just trying to keep doing what they've been coached to do. And you got to feel for these guys, down 56-3, but they're still trying hard.
That's just another place that high school football really builds character in these young men, and it's a good thing to watch, a good thing to see.
Never give up. Pitch to White around the left side, and he's out across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Got hustled by the defense over there. Leading the way is Chris Autry. Also coming up there is number 73, and that's Mitchell Starr. What a name. That's a good name for a football player, Starr. Sophomore.
He's a fine young man, Mitchell Starr.
So it's going to bring up third down, and Andrews is going to need just over a yard now with 2:15 and counting left to play. But Steve will be back here in 2 weeks. Murphy Bulldogs coming to town, and if things shake out right in the conference, that could be a real big ball game.
It could be a humdinger. It always is when Murphy comes to town.
Yes. Run a little fake. Down the right side, pass overthrown and complete. That'll stop the clock at 1:58 to play. But it's we've been lucky tonight as well. There was a threat of rain earlier today, and it's been cloudy, but it's really been a nice, cool mountain football night.
It's football weather here in Swain County tonight. It's a little chill in the air, and we know that old man winter is just around the corner. Got to get our Christmas shopping in.
Yeah, that's right. The jingle bells are coming. Fourth down, Andrews going for it here. The handoff. Maybe a little shy on fourth down there, Steve. It depends on the spot.
Depends on the spot. I think he's short, though.
Yeah, you're right. If they spot it there, he didn't get it. And that means we get the ball back with 1:51 to play.
They're going to
measure.
Yep.
Run Devils with the football back in. At quarterback this go around is going to be Isaac Crisp. He is our fourth quarterback tonight as he hands off and going straight ahead. Neil Cochran shaken up earlier, right back in there, Steve. So Neil only out a couple of plays, and he picks up a first down.
Yeah, Neil Cochran, a tough nut. No, he's a little short, I think, isn't he?
Yep, a little premature. He is a little short.
About a yard short, second down and 1 from the 35-yard line. Isaac Crisp, as you said, is in at quarterback. He is Josh Crisp's younger brother by 1 year.
Wow, that's called close brothers. Handoff left side, getting the first down and then some. It's going to be Neil Cochran out into the secondary, and he's going to take it all the way in. So Neil comes back with a vengeance after being knocked out of the game and scores with a minute to play.
Yeah, with 1 minute to play, Neil Cochran takes it to the house, adding on to Swain County's huge lead here tonight.
A little high stepping into the end zone.
Makes our score now 62-3, and Nick Zimmerman has checked in to add to that.
I think Toby Burrell's going to have to get another battery for his computer down there with this many points and all these yards to add up with a minute to play.
That should put us close to 600 yards on the night, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right. Extra point is up, and it's good again. So now with a minute to play, Swain leads by 60. It's 63-3. At least one more time. Nick Zimmerman is going to have to use some Ben Gay on his leg tomorrow. He kicks it out of the end zone again, Steve. I mean,
how many kickoffs has he had? A bunch.
That's at least 7. I mean, we've scored 63 points, and he's kicked 4 or 5 of them out of the end zone. So he has had a busy night, as have, I think everybody on the sideline has been in at one time or another tonight. I think that would be safe to say.
That's 9 touchdowns, isn't it?
Yes.
63 points. We went for 2 one time. He missed the first extra point attempt, then we went for 2 on the second one.
That's right. And we got a 2-point conversion from about, 14 yards away. So now the Maroon Devils back on defense. Don't want to give up a touchdown here with a minute to play, as Swain County is back on D. Andrews around the right side. Get a couple of yards out to the 22-yard line before the defense collapses on him. Good pursuit again out there on the defense, too.
Clock is running inside 50 seconds and counting.
Yep, time for maybe one more play as Andrews gets back to the huddle. They'll run it probably one more time, and that should wind it up here tonight. And what has been, in many ways, Steve, probably a record-setting night with yards and points, 63-3. Toby Burrell's going to have to look back into his archives and see how long it's been since we've scored this many points. Been a long time.
Once again, congratulations to Hillary King and Megan Peterson. Hillary was the homecoming queen, and Megan was the maid of honor tonight.
And that's a special night in any young lady's life, right?
Oh, man, absolutely.
That's going to be the final play of the ball game as Andrews runs it to the left side. The Maroon Devils shut him down, and the players come onto the field along with the coaches. 63-3. We wrap up homecoming, and that's going to make the homecoming dance a whole lot of fun. Hi, everybody, welcome back after the Maroon Devils put a big whipping over the Andrews Wildcats here tonight. Joining us here is Cody White. And Cody, obviously a big first quarter for you in the first half. I mean, you had over 100 yards early in this ballgame.
Yeah, we all executed great. I give all the credit in the world to my linemen. I mean, the holes were there, and it was just my job as a back to just run through them.
Yeah.
So
Did a good job. The funny thing is we had a tough time up in the booth because they had a guy named Cody White running the football too.
Yeah, it's stuff like that. I've been playing with him ever since I was little, so I get used to it.
Yes.
So
So either way, no matter when they call Cody White, that's a good name to call running the ball, right?
yeah, that's it.
But again, you guys did a good job opening the holes, because a lot of times we saw you and the other backs coming through there. I mean, seemed like a hole 6 feet wide to run through.
Oh yeah, the linemen, they work on that every day at practice, and I watch them down there, and I know what they can do, and they rely on me to get the job done as well. So that's what I do.
How special is winning this game on homecoming? Does that make it a little better?
Oh yeah, it boosts the fans up a little bit. We come off a couple of hard losses there and a big win last week, and it helps us out a whole lot with support and stuff.
Hey, well, thanks for chatting with us. Good ball game, and enjoy the homecoming dance later. Okay. All right. But obviously, you guys did a great job up front on offense and defense, and that's big.
Yeah, we really did. I made up our minds that we was going to come out here and get the job. Get the job done, because we've been working all week in practice and everything like that. So.
Yeah. Well, I'd say, as Cody mentioned, you know, the backs sometimes get all the glamour running the football and stuff, but unless you guys do it up front blocking, it doesn't get done, does it?
No, not at all. It's just you got to do it.
Yeah. Now, coming in, did you really think you'd be able to dominate Andrews the way you did?
I was hoping so. I mean, I was going to come out and do my best, you know.
Yeah. Well, you really did, because the fans were into it. They had a good time here tonight. The weather turned out great. So, obviously, a big, big win getting ready for Rosman next Friday.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah. Well, Justin, good job, and good luck again next Friday night.
All right, thank you.
All right, come on over here. Mr. Cochran, the team's leading tackler, and another good job on defense tonight.
Yes, we had a good scheme coming in, and everybody done their part, and just as a total team effort. And it was great. I mean.
Yeah. Well, I got to credit you linebackers, because we mentioned on the broadcast earlier that one of the Swain traditions is always having good linebackers that run to the football, and you guys were around the football all night.
Yeah, we're taught. I give credit to the defensive line. They're taught to jam, and they create alleys for us, and we get in them.
Yeah. Well, you and Justin is all about too, Justin, is that good team effort, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That's what it's all about.
Well, it's good talking to you guys, and again, the homecoming win here tonight, and Rosman next Friday. So enjoy this night tonight, okay?
Thank you very much.
All right. Joining us here is head coach Rod White. We've talked to these guys, and coach, it's good to talk to you and see you as always. Big win here tonight over Andrews.
Well, it's good to see you again too, Gary. Do you live around here anymore?
I'm close.
We don't ever get to see you. Yeah, it was a big win. we just wanted to make sure that we came out here with a game tempo that we're going to have down the stretch here, and the kids came out with that same type of intensity and tempo, and it made a big difference for us early in the ball game, and then as the ball game went on and unfolded, we got an opportunity to see some of our younger kids get to play and see what they had.
Yeah. You know, the offensive line really dominated the line of scrimmage in the first quarter, and that just really set the tempo, didn't it?
Well, it does. For any football team, I don't care who you are, if you've got those people up front there who can get this stuff done like they've been working on all year, then doesn't matter who your backs are. They can open that thing up and get you some yards.
Yeah. Talking about the backs, it seems like our backs were breaking tackles. Every time they'd get outside, they'd break at least one tackle and pick up some more yards, and that second effort really paid off a lot tonight.
Well, it did, and the biggest thing that's helped us, I guess, in some of the past ball games we've played this year, where the playing bigger, faster, stronger people, and then when you get up against folks that are a little bit more your equal, I should say, I guess, then you know what to expect from them, and you can take them on pretty physically.
Our linebackers played a big ball game tonight because it seemed like every time Andrews got into the secondary a little bit, there were 2 or 3 of those linebackers all over those backs.
Well, that's one thing that every coach that has a defense that he thinks that can get the job done, you work on pursuit drills and just getting after the football. I mean, people are going to scheme to block everybody out there. Now, what you do from that point will make a big difference. Can you get off those blocks? Can you get to the football? And when you get there, are you going to tackle? So that's been a big part for us for a long time here, and we hope we can continue to do it.
Yeah. Coach, it's been a long time. I can't remember when we scored 63 points. A lot of offense. I know Toby Burrell's computer went crazy up there trying to keep up with all these yards, so a good offensive output.
Well, it wasn't intentional, that's for sure. It was one of those things that we were doing the things that we had worked on, the things we knew we had to get better at. Once we went with our game plan there through the first 2 quarters, and then we knew there were some things that we definitely had to work on our pass blocking and getting some receivers open. We've just not been able to throw the football very effectively. So we worked on that type of stuff to see what we could come up with there in the second half, and even with the younger kids. But that was a credit to the coaches. They wanted to make sure that the kids that were out there, they were being coached to the end, and the 63 points just came from getting up and down the football field with the ball.
Yeah. Well, Coach, we have 2 more games left in the regular season. We're on the road next Friday night at Rosman. Kind of an uncharacteristic Rosman team. They're down this year and struggling. So I know you got to get your guys kind of extra pumped up to play a team that's a little down.
Not really. Not to play against Rosman. I'm going to tell you something. When you go up against a Jim Fox coach team like Rosman, you better be locked and loaded. I don't care who he's got out there. If he's got his wife out there, I know her. She'll come and hit you in the mouth just right along with the rest of them. So no, we're going to prepare to try to win a football game, and it doesn't matter. Those people, they play the game the way it's supposed to be played over there too, and so it'll be a battle. It'll be a dogfight. Their tempo is real good. He may not have the players that he's had in the past, but their intensity level and their desire is still Rosman Tiger football over there. So no, we're going to work just like Monday morning like everybody else. We're gonna try to get this thing together and make sure we can try to travel over there, and playing them at their place is going to be tough, but try to travel over there and try to win a football game.
Yeah. Coach, you got one more home game before the playoffs start. Got Murphy in 2 weeks, and all you have to mention is Swain and Murphy, and that makes it special. But we hope to have a big crowd out here for that final regular season home game with the Bulldogs, and it could be a real big conference game too.
Yeah, I'm not even going to comment about it. We're going to go 1 week at a time. You chase 2 rabbits, both of them will get away. So we're going to make sure we get this first rabbit. We're going to work everything we can to do that. But traditionally speaking, yes, Gary, it is. It's the last regular game of the season. It has been for years, but hopefully that's what will happen. It'll boil down to a big football game here.
Well, Coach, congratulations. A big homecoming win over the Andrews Wildcats, and enjoy this one before you start back to work this weekend getting ready for Rosman.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it, and it's good to see you again, and don't be a stranger anymore.
We'll be back in 2 weeks.
If Mr. Claxton bring you around a little more often, see? Make a celebrity out of you. Thank you.